Hello and welcome back to the channel. After playing Baldur's Gate 3 all the way through, I'm kind of still in an RPG mood. So I think we're going to go ahead and go through the Neverwinter Nights games. We'll do those next, and we'll just kind of make a franchise playlist section out of it, or whatever, however you want to call it. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and go through the original Neverwinter Nights game. I've already gone through and created a character. We're going to go through this time as a rogue, because I like going through this game as a rogue, being able to do all the traps and the traps and the locks and all that cool stuff. So I've already set him up to be ready to go. So let's hop into the story.
The Frozen North, the name given to the stark and unforgiving frontier that lies beyond the high moor of Faerun. A bleak wilderness where barbarian clans and tribes of giants roam the land and fierce dragons rule the skies. But amidst the frozen savagery stands a bastion of civilization, the city of Neverwinter, Jewel of the North. Behind the city's high walls, those both hardy and brave carve out an existence from this bleak land under the guidance and protection of the legendary hero, Lord Nasher Alagonda. Yet there are some things that all the courage in the world cannot stand against. A virulent plague swept the city, a terrible affliction that began in the beggar's nest. Soon, all of Neverwinter would feel the touch of the Wailing Death. The disease could not be cured. Panic ensued. The streets erupted into violence. The Jewel of the North was brought to its knees. To save Neverwinter, Lady Aribeth de Tilmarand, Paladin of Tyr, and Lord Nasher's right hand put forth the call for a champion. A rush of would-be heroes answered her call, some drawn by promises of grandeur and glory, others by the lure of gold. Those with the greatest potential were initiated into the academy to train and study under the greatest minds of Neverwinter, all in the hopes a champion might emerge to save the city from the Wailing Death, and whatever sinister force might be behind it.
All right, here. Oh, I gotta fix my controls. That's gonna bug me. That's really gonna bug me. What am I looking for? Driving mode. So hold on a second. I'm confused. Driving mode. Step left. Step right. Rotate left. Rotate right. Okay, and then there we go. And then let's get the map up here. Make sure we have everything all good. There's a chest over here. Oh, I'm gonna miss the take everything option.
Finally, you're up. I was afraid you were going to sleep all day. I guess the instructors work you pretty hard here at the academy. My name's Pavel. I'm one of the new recruits. I just arrived here at the academy this morning.
Yes, I am Ramian Firebrand. Is it true what they say about you? The Lady Airbreath ordered the Academy to send you an invitation to come here for training? I've never heard of anyone being invited to train at the Academy before. Usually people are begging to get in. It must be a great honor for you. Well, who cares about honor? I just came because of I sense the potential for real profit. We're not playing a superhero in this game. So you're just in it for the money, are you? Well, I guess you aren't the only one. But some of us came to the academy for a different reason. My brother Bim and I were working for one of the nearby farms outside the city when we heard Lady Aribeth had put out the call for heroes to come to the aid of Neverwinter. We knew the city was suffering, but we didn't realize how bad things were until we got here. We arrived just before they sealed the city gates and quarantined the city. Thank the gods I got accepted into the academy. I wouldn't want to be out there in the streets with the plague, not with the city guards barely able to keep order anymore. Well, I'm not really interested in chatting with you. Yeah, I guess you want to get on with your training. Well, good luck, Ramian. Who knows? Maybe next time, maybe next time we meet, those rumors of a cure for the Wailing Death will turn out to be true. Okay, so, I'm not sure how much reading I'm going to do. That's right. I'm gonna miss that easy loot all option. I'm not sure how much reading I'm going to do. We'll see. I'll just kind of play it by ear. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
I saw you talking to my brother Pavel. My name is Bim. If you want, I can give you a short tutorial on adventuring.
I'm not interested in a tutorial right now. All right, moving right along.
Hello there. Come to get yourself some supplies from old Olgar, have you? Good idea. Can't have you wandering about the streets naked. Might give the Academy a bad name.
The city guard are already having enough trouble maintaining control of it as it is. Plague bodies piled up a dozen deep in the gutters, the Wailing Death running unchecked through the districts. Horrible, I say. But you've heard all this before, I'm sure. Here, I've got some equipment for you. A rogue like you might find it handy in completing your training. Now, if you're ready, I'll give you a tutorial. We don't need any tutorials.
Oh, this might be a good time to...
We don't need to learn how to use the stores. I do want to see his inventory because we are going to put on the studded leather arm. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure. Is there our maximum dexterity armor class bonus is 4. And that's what I have right now. So we can do the studded leather armor. We'll sell that. We can never. I hate that you can't sell the traps. I did select ambidexterity and 2-weapon fighting. We just have to go through this little setup in the beginning. Those go there. We'll get rid of that at our earliest opportunity. Let's see. We'll sell that. We'll sell that. I'll hold on to the torch for now. And then I don't think... Because right now I have a -2 for both, but I think it's the same for... As long as it's a light weapon, the attacks are going to be... I think I can do this. I don't think it's going to destroy my... Yeah, it ends up being the same. I really hate the way Dungeons & Dragons handles daggers, because it's like... It makes the dagger completely useless as a... It makes a dagger completely useless as an option. Because the idea with using a dagger is supposed to be, you're supposed to be able to be like super accurate and deadly with like hitting things, and it's just... They should have made the critical for it a lot more... Daggers would be more useful if like it was an 18 to 20 critical, or you know, something like that. Just the fact that you're limited to 4 damage and you don't really get anything else out of it, and you don't get more attacks or anything like that, they've never addressed that, and it makes it really annoying because there's no point in even considering the dagger because your damage output's just not going to be there. But anyways, I could go on complaining about it, or we can get on with the game. Let me see. I don't remember. There's a highlight options tab. Okay. Just had to remember what the highlight options button was. This person's going to talk to us about the map. We don't really need to talk to her. I don't think he's part of it.
Showed up, recruit. My name is Herban. As far as your worthless hide is concerned, you can just call me sir.
I'm going to adjust the volume for the voices.
It's about time you showed up, recruit.
That's better.
My name is Herban, but as far as your worthless hide is concerned, you can just call me sir.
It's my job to teach you raw recruits some tips on combat technique so you maggots don't get gutted out there in the real world. Well, recruit, don't just stand there with a dopey expression on your face. What's it going to be? Aren't you ready to begin your combat? Are you ready to begin your combat training, or aren't you? All right, let's get this over with. You address me as sir when you open your mouth, maggot. If this plague had made us so desperate for recruits, I'd boot your worthless ass out of here with that type of attitude. But I'm stuck with you, and I don't have time to break your spirit and teach you proper respect and discipline. We don't have to like each other, but you will listen to what I have to say. This information might save your life sometime, recruit, so listen up. He's going to talk to us a bunch about how to do fighting. We don't need to go through that right now. Let's move this show along. You aren't really the fighter type, so you aren't required to participate in the combat drills. I think I'll pass. Thanks. I know how to fight. You guys don't need to watch me learn how to fight. I will go over here and take the free ranged weapon from the weapon rack, though. Okay. I don't remember. I'm just gonna take the crossbow because that's a safe bet. In this game, everybody can pretty much use the crossbow. Oh, that's right. Okay, I gotta fix my hot bars. That's what it is. Get rid of that. That goes there, but I can equip that. Oh, and I'm also gonna take this opportunity to put this in here, so I don't ever have to look at that again. I never mess around with traps. I'm sure some people would find it useful, but I'm not much of a doing traps kind of thing. All right, but we need to go find the rogue trainer. Is it this one? No, that's the magic one. It's gonna be this one.
Hi there, my name's Kenna, head of security, espionage, and intrigue here at the Academy. No need to tell me who you are. My sources are way ahead of you.
You're Ramian Firebrand, ain't ya? Now I know you're not one of those prissy types. This is the learning how to do roguey stuff. Basically, we have to get the key off of somebody. We can either pickpocket it off of this guy, we can lockpick the chest to get it out of here, or I think there's a way to get it from the door in here. Yeah, there's a trap. You can disable the trap to get it out of here. I'm just gonna lockpick it out of the chest here. Is it okay? I have to remember the controls. I got so used to Baldur's Gate. I do wish that there was a loot all button.
I see you've got the key.
All right, that's it for... I'm not gonna make you guys sit here through, oh, here's how you do the little things for this and that and the other thing.
Now that you've finished your training, you can go on into the South Assembly Hall if you want. Lady Erebeth is still granting blessings to all the Academy graduates.
Now I'll be going now.
Congratulations! Your training here at the Academy is now complete. May the blessing of Tyr be upon you. I have been looking forward to meeting you. The instructors here at the Academy speak very highly of your skills. I am Lady Erebeth de Tilmarand. Perhaps after the graduation ceremonies, we can speak in private. Neverwinter can use someone like you. We should arrange to... Wait, what was that? Did you feel it? Brace yourself, we are under attack.
We are under attack! Destroy the invaders!
I'm glad I get ranged sneak attacks, though. Wow. I think most of them actually survived. Did anybody die? They normally die.
With you. Listen to me. There is not much time. I fear this is no random attack we have suffered. As you may already know, a number of creatures were brought from Waterdeep here to the Academy. It was believed the reagents for a spell to create a cure could be extracted from them. We tried to keep this information secret, but this attack reveals our secret is well known, even to our enemies.
Well, everyone at the Academy seemed to know about the creatures.
Rumors spread more quickly than the plague itself, or so it would seem. But what is done cannot be undone. We must focus on the task at hand. Neverwinter has many enemies. Some declare themselves openly, such as the city of Luskan. Others keep their identities hidden from us, striking from the shadows. I do not know who is behind this attack, but it is obvious they are here to destroy our hope of ending the Wailing Death. You must protect the Waterdavian creatures. They must not be allowed to fall into the enemy's hands.
Wait a minute, you're not coming with me?
I would take you to the creatures myself if I could, but I fear my presence would make protecting the creatures more difficult, if not impossible. Our attackers appeared here in this room. It is likely their arrival was magically centered on me. They must have assumed I would be with the Watadavian creatures. Even now, our enemy may be watching me through magical means, hoping I will lead them right to where the creatures are kept. I cannot take that risk. You must do this alone. Go back through the hallway leading to this room, and take the corridor to the east. It leads to the chambers where the Watadavian beasts are being kept. The lives of thousands of innocent people hang in the balance. If the creatures are lost, a cure for the Wailing Death will be lost with them.
Sorry, I forgot to say why. I said, why should I listen to you?
But if that is not enough to garner your loyalty, know that you will be greatly rewarded if you manage to save the Watadavian creatures.
Well, I'll do it, but the reward better be worth the trouble.
Take this key. It will open the locked east door back in the hallway leading to this room. I will stay here. Hopefully my presence will draw the enemy away from the creatures they seek. Hurry! Make your way into the hall, and then to the chambers down the east corridor. That is where the Watadavian beasts are kept. The fate of Neverwinter depends on you. This key will open the door. May Tyr be with you.
All right, we're going to go ahead and call that an episode. Hopefully you guys are having lots of fun. Be sure to click the like button so the YouTube algorithm knows that you are. Subscribe to the channel so you know when the next video comes out. And I do have a link to my Patreon in the description if you would like to help me turn this channel into a thriving online business. Again, thank you very much for your time, and I will see you for the next one.